Destiny 1 has a lot to do when you start completely over. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys to start a whole new account, but if you're really feeling like you want a Destiny 1 remaster or a Destiny Classic to come out, I would highly suggest making at least a new character on the game and giving it a play again. Destiny 1 has something that Destiny 2 doesn't. All of its content is still playable today. Now, jokes aside, every story, including the base game of Destiny 1, is completely playable. In fact, I just streamed for 6 hours the entire base game of the story and some of the side missions with a friend the other day. We had a lot of fun playing it, and for the first time in forever, since probably 2016 was the last time I played Destiny 1. Some things might take a little long, especially finding players for Crucible or Strikes, but there's plentiful amounts of Discords out there to connect with other players and play, including raids. More coming on that in the future. My friend and I fully intend on playing every single raid and Nightfall for Destiny 1 again. Now, my friend and I also intend to go through every single Destiny 1 story. As I just said, we went for 6 hours and played through all of Destiny 1's base story. We're going to do this for every single expansion. So next we're going to do Dark Below, and then House of Wolves, Taken King, and then Rise of Iron to finish it off. We're going to farm Strikes and Nightfalls. We're going to play through all of the raids and try to get all of the exotics and so much more all over in Destiny 1 again. Now, the gameplay you're currently seeing is from the 6-hour stream where we played the base game, like I mentioned before. There's a lot of things in Destiny 1 that just felt right, and when you notice that they're gone in Destiny 2, it's kind of sad. Destiny 2 had factions, but it was a seasonal thing kind of like Iron Banner. And in my opinion, the rewards just weren't really as worth it compared to playing for a faction in Destiny 1. Getting to level 25 with a faction in Destiny 1, you got an exotic class item quest, and after you complete the quest, you'd get the class item, and then you can go to the next faction. You could just, do the same thing. There were also a lot more weapons that I thought were way more worth it to grind in Destiny 1 with each faction, like the Hung Jury, for example, being one of the most notorious, everybody kind of knows this weapon. Still one of my favorite scout rifles in both of the games. Now, nostalgia aside, Destiny 1 was really fun to go back and play. PvP felt fairly balanced for the only 2 games that I was able to play on the new account. The community being very active in these Discord servers makes it really easy to find players to do Nightfalls or set yourself up for a raid if you're trying to, farm raids. With that being said, it is still an LFG. You're probably going to run into a couple of dicks here and there. It's unfortunately just unavoidable. It's gonna happen. Now, in my experience, running into these dicks was far less of a problem in this than it was in the previous years with LFGs for Destiny 2 or the original LFG systems with Destiny 1 and their rating. But not everybody's going to have the same experiences. So take that how you will. Now, I know as of currently making this video, Destiny 1 on PlayStation and on Xbox is $20. The complete collection is $20. So that means you get the base game, you get Dark Below, House of Wolves, Taken King, and Rise of Iron. You are getting every single expansion in the game for $20. If you've ever been on the fence about playing Destiny 1, I would highly suggest now is the time. Now is the time to get into Destiny 1. Play it. It's $20. You're getting way more content than most games you'll probably ever pay $20 for. Now, some of the other stuff that I kind of wanted to mention with Destiny 1, when you go back and play it, Destiny 1 compared to Destiny 2, even though they're the same franchise, the art styles feel so much different than I feel like they should, or maybe it's just a me thing, but I feel like the graininess, the grittiness, maybe it's the FOV too. Destiny 1's ambiance feels so much darker than Destiny 2 does. Destiny 2 feels a little bit too vibrant, too colorful, too uppity all the time. And even if the story is, down or dark feeling, I still feel like Destiny 1's aesthetic, or at least how it feels when you're playing it on a console, feels so much different than Destiny 2 does. That, and I really, really miss a lot of the weapon models that we had with Destiny 1. I just feel like they had a much more futuristic feel to them, but not in a sense that felt way too fantasy like, even though Destiny is technically like a fantasy game. It's an RPG. They're kind of leaning more into that MMORPG aspect of Destiny now with Destiny 2. I'm still hoping that we get a Destiny 3 and they kind of just dive straight into that whole MMORPG feeling and we go from the ground up again. Destiny 3, make a new big bad. Let us start leaning towards like trying to find the winnower or whatever the case is. But I digress. Destiny 1 is a great game. It had its up and downs, just like Destiny 2 has its ups and downs. Destiny 2 currently is not in a state that I think many of us who grew up playing it is enjoyable. And I'll make a whole different video on Destiny 2 and what my future possibilities for I think what is going to happen with the franchise and including Destiny 3 and all that in another video. Destiny 1 is a great game. It's $20 for the complete collection. You're losing $20, but you're getting hours and hours and hours of gameplay. I spent 6 hours taking our time playing the original base story. That's 6 hours already for $20. You may be one of those people who buy your typical like $10 or $15 indie game on Steam if you play on computer, and you get, maybe 5 or 6 hours out of that game and you maybe don't touch it for another year or so. You're gaining so much more content with this for $20. It's insane. I feel like it's almost dumb for me not to tell you, hey, you should go get this. And in fact, maybe I'll do a giveaway. Maybe, if it's highly requested enough, I'll give away 2 copies. One on PlayStation, one on Xbox, whatever. Or maybe I'll just do like 2 winners and pick your platform, whatever the case is. The game is worth it. I highly suggest if you can toss $20 at a game right now, play Destiny 1. It is worth it. I cannot beat that into you enough. With all that being said, that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching this video. More Destiny content will be coming soon in the future. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you recently got back into Destiny 1 or are planning to do so now, and what your experiences have been so far. Thank you again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.